Jim Canarium here, Farmer Jim at Comcast, Farmer Jim at Cape Cod Comcast.net. Today is April 2nd. We're at the State House in Boston. It's Agricultural Day, and we're going to do a series of interviews with young farmers, old farmers, state legislators, senators, and if we're lucky, we're going to get Governor Deval Patrick. There's one thing I need everybody to remember: farming is involved in everything that you do in your life. So today we're going to try to get the important facts of farming in Massachusetts out. Thank you for letting me come into your home. I am the president of the Cape and Islands Farm Bureau and also the farmer's husband at Miss Scarlett's Blue Ribbon Farm. Thank you. I'm standing here with one of the most famous oyster farmers on Cape Cod, John Lowell at the East Dennis Oyster Farm, and he's been pushing that oyster uphill for the last 5-10 years, and it's my pleasure to be here, John.
Thank you, Jim. That's not quite accurate, and I've had a lot of help from my friend Bob Wallace.
Yep.
And his daughter Alex, and of course Gail Hart from ARC.
ARC, we're going to do an interview with them because I'm doing a TV show, Meet the Cape Cod Farmer. John, you grow some of the best oysters in East Dennis. What's the process that happens with growing oysters?
Well, normally we buy small seed from a hatchery like ARC.
Yep.
We take it out to the flats, and over a 3-year period, involving a lot of handling, we grow it out to try to grow a premium oyster.
Right. How important is it for you to be here today at Ag Day?
It's very important. It's very important to be here. I think it's we get to talk to our legislators. We have some issues we need to discuss, and it's great exposure for us.
Right. Unlike me, I know about those. Unlike you, I know about those issues, and we can be pretty vocal at times.
I'm never afraid to speak my mind.
Right. John, you've got a line that goes all the way to 150 feet down there. Did you bring enough of those Cape Cod oysters?
Do you know why we have a line like this, Jim?
Because you raise the best oysters?
No, because it's free.
No, it's because the best oysters on Cape Cod. We've got some great oysters now.
We don't want to forget. We don't want to forget to mention our friend Steve Wright from Chatham, who donated product today and was unable to be here.
Les Hemela last year from Sea Farms.
Of course, Les. He's a heavy hitter. Right. So there's a lot of men and women in our industry around Cape Cod and Massachusetts doing the right thing. So we're just representing them today, and
advocating for the right things, because John, everything every person does evolves around agriculture. When they get up and change their underwear in the morning, some farmer farmed that cotton. When they drink a cup of coffee, somebody picked the coffee bean someplace, and when they put that squirt of milk in there, somebody milked cows 2 or 3 times a day.
That's very true.
So it's all about agriculture, and we're in this together, and we have to.
We need to show these kids that light cream doesn't come from the supermarket.
This is true, John. It's been my pleasure. We're going to do an on-site visit with you at your oyster grant someday.
Perfect.
And I will contact you here in the near future, and we'll let you go.
And on the 8th day, God looked down on his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer.